Another thing that's really powerful that comes out of like when we step into a place for really like doing inner work for a really long time or into isolation, we get into something called the hermit stage. The hermit stage is actually this place of an emotional or spiritual awakening, so to speak, where we feel like I'm growing so much to this place that I really need to just work on myself. I really need to come through everything just by myself. And it's not an avoidance. So it's really important to distinguish. It is not an avoidance where people are running away from connection. It is a hermit stage is instead saying that my connection is the most valuable. So you're establishing that place of connection with yourself, you're meditating, you're connecting, etc. However, the hermit stage is not permanent. The hermit stage is meant for you to gradually get out of so that you can start stepping into the world again. So when you start stepping out into the world again, the difference between when you know you're in a hermit stage and you're in avoidance, if you've come out of the hermit stage, you actually, even if you are met with rejection, even if you're met with discomfort when you meet people, you're okay with that. Why? Because the rejection doesn't mean anything about you personally. The rejection doesn't mean anything about you trying to create connection with people. The rejection doesn't mean anything about who you are. And when you go through the hermit stage, you realize that because you're more secure within who you are. You've taken the time to discover who you are. You've taken the time to discover what your likes are. You've taken the time to discover what your partnerships are.